think it was someone on Twitter said something about how like season 5 is basically like, what if you could suck your friend's dick in Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Coincidentally, next week on the RedBeard and Goldsmash show,
we have a great game for you guys.
Hey everyone, it's RedBeard No Fear in Chicago.
It is DJ Goldsmash in Atlanta.
And we are back for episode 2 of the RedBeard and Goldsmash show.
And we back again.
Yes.
RedBeard's back.
And Gold is about to smash this. We'll have to work on our intros here.
We gotta work on our catchphrases here.
If you have suggestions for snippy 90s radio DJ catchphrases, please send them to us on Twitter. In the meantime, we have another game for you. This one is very different from Guts and Glory, the first game that we played. You could check out that episode on our channel, but this one is no less violent. This one's called Superhot.
Perfect.
Now, did I tell you about the premise of this game, Ian?
If you did, I don't remember. So why don't you lay it on me again?
Okay, so this is a first-person shooter,
Okay.
but here's the kicker. Here's the catch.
Okay.
Time only moves if your character is moving. If you're still,
Ooh.
time is completely frozen.
Oh.
But if you take
Are
one
we like
bullet,
a Time Lord? Are we like a Doctor Strange type of thing here?
well, everyone's just kind of this weird genderless like digital being. But
Okay.
the other kicker is that if you take so much as one hit, you are dead.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, wow.
yes, let's jump right in here.
Like the way life works.
Yeah, kind of like if
you
video games were actually realistic, where like when you get shot, you generally like it's a big deal. Whereas in a video game, normally if you take a bullet, it's just like your character grunts and that's it, just and then like you're fine. All right, there's a very like Black Mirror feel happening here.
I love it.
All right, so it kills the main dude for you first, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And there's these messages that pop up. So like, see, if I stop moving,
Time only moves when you move. Feels like a movie trailer. Oh, I see. Yeah, the bullet is. Whoa.
yeah. So you gotta be like extra careful. When James Earl Jones starts talking to you, that means the level's over.
Luke, you are super hot.
That's the version of Star Wars that we all wanted
Yeah.
to see. Which
I was
coincidentally,
actually thinking these red guys look like those Emperor's, army Star Wars.
I have to get the gun off this guy somehow without getting shot. That was pretty cool. Darth Vader calling Luke super hot. I'm pretty sure you can find that video. It's just a website that's 18 and only.
Right. Yeah, very specific fetish for some people, I'm sure. They actually have that same thing, but it's Mufasa and Simba. Same concept. But both with James Earl Jones.
That's the real fetish, is James Earl Jones.
I mean, that guy's got a sexy voice.
I'm
Field of
mildly-
Dreams is an aphrodisiac for me, personally.
I'm mildly gay for James Earl Jones for sure.
Yes.
Oh man, this one is tough.
Okay, this is trippy, yeah.
Yeah. When they start you off with no weapon, that's when it's truly difficult. But then it plays back at the end with like regular speed, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's okay. I have been trying to figure out what was going on here.
Yeah, well, it's
With the
distracting
deep voice
because James Earl Jones is there.
Right.
So this one, you have no ammo, so you have to throw your gun, snatch this dude's gun, and then shoot him with it. Oh man, that's metal as fuck.
Now, Zane, have you played through these prior to this?
Yes, but that's not making this any easier because I limped my way through this game. Some levels are easier than others. There are some that I still can't beat. And when you beat the game, you also unlock endless mode, which is just like you can't win. You just try and see how far you can make it.
Just like life. Yet again, perfect parallel for life.
Wow. Just shot in the head immediately. Like, things just spawn randomly throughout the map. So, like, you have to constantly be, like, about facing to find who's shooting at you.
Yeah.
See, like, I didn't even know that guy was there, and now I'm about to take his bullet.
And it's already kind of disorienting because everything is like hospital room white.
Yeah.
Times max.
I feel like I've seen this episode of Black Mirror. That
Yes.
show's gone off the rails, by the way. Did you even watch season 5? I did not watch season 5.
No, I actually have only seen a couple episodes from every season.
I think it was someone on Twitter said something about how, like, season 5 is basically like, what if you could suck your friend's dick in Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Coincidentally, next week on the RedBeard and Goldsmash show.
We have a great game for you guys. Every episode just keeps getting more erotic.
Next week's episode premiering on Pornhub. Part of it is like knowing you're going to die and just having to memorize where they spawn so you could anticipate it.
It's really disorienting.
Ammo is so precious in this game too, because like there's no ammo drops, there's no reloading. There is a story, but we haven't been introduced to that yet. And even pulling the trigger counts as moving.
That's what I was actually about to ask. Does aiming count as moving?
Yeah, to a degree. All right, so oh shit, I hit replay instead of next level. Fuck.
No.
Oh yeah, so the story is that you're a dude playing this game, and in the game. So yeah, that's your friend that sent you the thing, and like I don't know what I didn't know what to type when I was playing. But you just mash on the keys like a madman, and it just does your half of the dialogue.
That's amazing. This is super meta, and I am for it.
It gets extremely meta. Like, the game literally, like, forces you to exit out of the game at one point.
Really?
Yeah. So we got a car that's slowly hurtling towards us. I was supposed to jump, but I guess I didn't do it in time.
So now, is the game itself sentient? Like, it knows we're in it now, and now it's trying to kill us because we're, like, outside of the game?
I think it's, like, trying to assimilate us. Everything's made out of, like, styrofoam.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be, because we're all made out of glass.
God, this game is just like an environmentalist's worst nightmare. It's just like all these materials that don't biodegrade.
You say the word recycling in this world and you just immediately disintegrate.
It's kind of like that old principle of like, you can't aim for where they are, you have to aim for where they're going to be.
Like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He knows where the receiver is going instead of where they are.
You mean Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes?
Heyo. Were you rooting for the Chiefs?
My favorite Super Bowls are the ones where I have no skin in the game. I really don't enjoy the pain of emotional investment. I really like just being despondent and detached from the world. We'll have to do an episode on The Witcher 3 while it's still relatively topical. It's almost as confusing as the story to this game because the timelines are all over the place. But if you know that going in, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah. My favorite thing is that, like, you know, there's dude bros who can't handle the time jumping and Little Women, but they're like, The Witcher!
It's funny, I was telling one of my friends that my mom is named after one of the characters in Little Women. And they're like, oh, is she named Beth or Joe? And I'm like, no, her name is Amy. And they're like, oh, that's the worst one! Like,
oh, no!
Amy's the worst! Also, my mom is nothing like the character in Little Women. She is an angel.
That's good.
Oh, shit.
My mom's name is actually named Timothy Chalamet's character.
That's her legal name is Timothy Chalamet's character?
Yes. Yes. Timothy Chalamet's character, Goldsmith.
So, I have to Leonardo DiCaprio him in The Departed and throw the bottle at his face. Okay, so there are no guns in this level. I'm just being mobbed by people with bats. Like, by the time you kill one, the other people are right up on your dick.
Yeah.
Ah!
If you take one punch, are you done?
If you take one punch, you are done.
Yikes. That's like me in high school.
Many of Ian's milk monies were lost. I never really got the whole, like, cartoon trope of, like, give me your milk money, nerd. Because they just send a bill to your house.
Yeah.
They just send you a lunch bill.
Because it would just be, for us, it was like our ID card, like school ID, doubled as, like, they would scan that, and it was connected to our school bill or whatever.
Shout out to my boy Kyle, who qualified for free lunch and would give out his student ID number if he didn't feel like eating lunch that day, so that random kids could get free lunch.
Good guy Kyle.
Good guy Kyle. Normally you associate Kyles with Monster Energy drink and, like, truck nuts. But this Kyle...
He's the best of them.
He was a model Kyle for sure.
You got the guy here. There you go.
Hey, we did it.
Boom.
Let's watch this one back in full
this
speed.
is trippy in, like, real speed.
Just like grabbing the pool ball off of the table and then...
Yeah. When it gets back up to full speed like this, it's actually like a really incredible action sequence.
It's like John Wick level gunfight.
It really though. Speaking of movies I've never seen the John Wick movies.
None of them? Oh,
None of
man. Man, like, that's one of the greatest action films ever made. Maybe the greatest action film. It's like they gave 16-year-olds, like, a $300 million budget. And they're like, all right, and then he's gonna take throwing knives and run up a dude's back.
Like, you just give a 7-year-old a bunch of sugar and say, talk for 45 minutes about your ideal action scene.
John Wick, sponsored by Nerds Rope. I want that samurai sword, Ian. I need to get that samurai sword. Ah, give me the sword. Ah!
Sorry, I realized I should keep talking. I'm, like, enthralled in the game.
The fact that people just give up their gun after one punch is simultaneously the best and, like, weirdest thing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm mildly inconvenienced in my face.
And if you're watching and you think that this looks fun, this game is free on Xbox Game Pass. And it's, like, pretty cheap on Steam. I had just gotten the sword. Papa, why can't I have the samurai sword?
Please, sir. I want the sword.
All right, how many more attempts do you think we should do this level?
2.
All right, well, that was 1.
Did the word headache just pop up on the screen?
Yeah.
Headache. That's how I feel during the workday. I'll just be walking around and then the word headache will just pop up in front of me. Headache.
And then
I'm like, oh,
quitting
no.
time.
Ah! Whoa!
That was cinematic.
Come on, sword. Come on, sword. Here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
throw the sword.
Sword fight! Yeah!
You just had to give me a deadline. I only thrive under deadlines.
Maybe that's what I need to do for every level. Just say, all right, Zane, you have 2 turns to get this right. Whoa. Well, that was 1. Oh, you got a dustpan there. Throw a dustpan.
This guy's got an AK.
Yikes. No!
I'm almost out of bottles. Yes, here we go.
There we go.
But this one, time keeps going because it takes a couple of seconds to do the full shot.
Oh. Wait, how did the AK-47 disintegrate?
Hey, did I get that in the 2 tries?
Yeah, I think you did.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Keep hitting me with them
Keep it
deadlines.
going.
All right. Next section of the story. Got a message.
Look who's back. I've been trying to reach you for hours.
What a nerd.
You've been playing this whole time?
It is just killing red guys. All right. What do you think the password is?
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. It didn't even let me type the full thing. All right.
That's how wrong you
Sexy. Sexy James Earl.
Ah, there we go.
Hey, it
Wait, that's
worked!
more letters.
That was a password!
Whoa.
Ooh, that was intense.
Yikes. Man, they're coming at every angle here.
Ah! Someone
No!
must have been next to me. All right.
The blind spot.
The blind side.
I was just...
This
For
is
Sandra
for
Bullock.
Sandra Bullock!
For Sandra!
I would charge into battle for
Sorry,
Sandra
Sandra.
Bullock. She's
True.
talented. I remember being a young Zane watching Miss Congeniality and being like, I feel different.
I'm a man now.
Actually, I think the I'm a Man Now movie was one of two things. It was either my sister's VHS copy of Spice World or the Hit Me Baby One More Time video.
Yes. I remember watching a Shania Twain concert live on NBC and thinking, I feel different. So, we all have our coming of age.
Oh, is this the last guy? Yeah!
Yeah.
So when the 2 attempts fails, just think of Sandra Bullock. All right, we got another message from our chat room friend.
I want to play. Stupid password.
It's Sexy James Earl. We've determined this.
Whoa.
Maybe that's why it took us 45 minutes to get our mics working. We are not in control. They didn't want us to stream this game.
Yes.
Oh, he was gonna die anyway. I didn't need to waste that shot on him. Ooh, I got a pipe. Okay. And then like a liquor truck.
Are the levels pretty linear in terms of they continually get harder as you go, or are they all about the same?
I don't know. There are some levels early on that are were like total stumpers for me, and then there are other ones that like I beat in one try. And also I think like you just kind of get like overconfident as you play more, and then you start making mistakes.
Again, another metaphor for life. Actually, I find the opposite to be true. The longer I live, the less confident I am that I know what I'm doing.
I remember being like 6, and I'm like, I can't wait till I'm 20 and like know what I'm doing. And I'm like, I was more confident about life when I was 6 than I ever was at 20.
Honestly. For my job, I give tours to students, usually in elementary school, and man, like, what I would give to harness the confidence of like a 9-year-old.
Yeah, because you could just be like, my dad said, and then like that's all the proof you need about anything. I don't know, I'm 28 and I have no confidence about who I am. I said all I know is that I'm trying to kill these red guys.
Let me ask you this. At what age did you feel the most super hot?
Probably 19. No,
yeah.
I take that back. 22. And the thing is like I didn't even feel super hot at 22. I just look back at pictures now and I'm just like, I would kill to like weigh what I weighed.
To be 22.
And like have the stamina.
Ah! Dang it.
It's the worst when you could just see death coming and can't avoid
Yeah.
it. Much like being 28.
Everything in this game is a metaphor for life. 28 is just a slow bullet with a red trail.
I feel like our 35-year-old friends are gonna like watch this and be like, hey, I don't feel the impending icy embrace of death.
Now, I just turned 30 in November, and I've been told that for most people, the 30s are one of, if not the best decade.
I suppose, like, as long as you always have a bottle of Tums with you, 30 is great.
Yes.
Please tell me this is the last guy. Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, man, that was a long one. Yep, metaphor for being 28. You don't know what you're doing.
Quite a trajectory. We started talking about sexy James Earl Jones. By the end, we're nihilistically talking about prospects of life at 28 and 30.
But I feel like that's a good stopping place. So, yeah.
That was a ride.
We want to thank you all for tuning into episode 2 of the RedBeard and Goldsmash show.
Yes, thank you.
If you have suggestions for games for us to play, send them to us on social media.
The more ridiculous the games, the better.
Send us games, and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you. Hashtag sexy James Earl Jones.